Hello, I am the Lady Miss Vagina Jenkins, and it is time for Queer Astrology. And then that leads me to the 12 signs. Remember in video 2 where we talked about the modes and the elements? That's going to be useful here. And then, yeah, the information that we just talked about with the planets. That's the 3 categories of information that I'm going to use to talk about the signs. And that's why I've saved them for last. Which, isn't that funny? I think that most people jump into natal astrology with the signs, and it is the thing that I am actually saving for last. I don't know. It's just different ways of approaching things, I suppose. So this is probably one of the only times that I will present the signs in this order, starting with Aries and ending with Pisces. As a Pisces, I have always hated that we get put last in everything. And so when I talk about, in later videos, when I talk about the signs, I will mix up the order. But yeah, in this moment, as we're learning about the signs, I'm going to go in proper order. So Aries, qualities that it has: it is cardinal. We talked about cardinal energy being the energy of like starting a thing, and it is a fire sign. We talked about fire energy being the energy of the spark, kind of similar to starting and being a leader of things, but it is more about like passion, excitement, yeah, that kind of spark. So it is a cardinal fire sign, and it's ruled by Mars, the planet of passion and drive. So that gives us a clue into what Aries energy is like. You know, it is wanting to start things, it is passionate about starting things, and it has the drive to pursue things. Best case scenario, and then the shadow side might be maybe it's a little too impetuous, maybe it doesn't think before it leaps, that kind of vibe. And then there is Taurus, which is a fixed earth sign ruled by Venus. Fixed is the sign. Fixed energy is the energy of being committed to a thing and standing solidly in that idea. Earth energy is also very grounded, stable energy. We talked about Venus being the planet of love, beauty, pulling things towards us, attracting and manifesting things. So what is the experience of Taurus based on that? We could think about it as solid, stable, grounded, fixed in its energy, you know, solidly committed to the ideas that it pursues, and rooted in beauty. And it's got to be a tangible beauty, you know, it's an earth sign, something that you can touch, feel, experience with your 5 senses. Those could be all of these sort of positive aspects about Taurus, and then the negative or shadow sides could be fixed could turn into stuck. Fixed could turn into stubborn is a stereotype that people have about Taurus. And stubborn possibly about its material comforts. Stuck in its Venusian, tangible Venusian energy. And then there's Gemini, which is a mutable air sign. Mutability is about transitions, it's about going with the flow. Air is about connecting to people via ideas or communication, writing, learning, that kind of thing. And then Mercury is the planet devoted to the mental landscape. So putting all of those things together, you have the picture of an energy that is devoted to going with the flow of information, pursuing its curiosities. And in some ways, you know, that's like the positive aspect of Gemini. And then a shadow or maybe not so positive aspect could be, what is it like to constantly be going with the flow of information, rather than settling on one idea and pursuing that. What is it like to have so many interests that maybe you feel scattered? So we had a cardinal, a fixed, and a mutable sign, and then the cycle starts over with Cancer, the cardinal water sign ruled by the moon. So cardinal, leadership energy, starting thing. Water, the realm of emotions, the realm of intuition, literally feeling things out. And the moon is in charge of our emotional landscape. So what is it like to be a leader in the realm of emotions and feelings and our emotional landscape? People often characterize Cancer as the mother of the zodiac for that leadership in the realm of emotional intelligence. And that could be a positive spin on Cancer. And then a shadow or negative aspect of Cancer could be, what is it like to be moved by the moon, which changes signs every 2.5 days? What does that mean for your emotional landscape, your moodiness? Leo, the fixed fire sign ruled by the sun. So fixed energy, it is committed to the idea of fire, spark, the spark, passion, that kind of energy. And then it's ruled by the sun, which the sun shines on us. It feeds us because it grows our plants. It is providing warmth. So what is it like to stand in the sun, to be seen, to be shined upon, to feel like a beacon of light? And then how can you also share that light and share that warmth and shine on other people? So that could be like a more positive aspect of Leo. And then a negative aspect is, what could it be like to feel selfish about that light, to hold it only for yourself? What is it like to demand that light or need that light and that focus? So yeah, those are some Leo things to think about. And we come to Virgo, the mutable earth sign ruled by Mercury. So mutability, going with the flow, transforming. Earth, solidness, groundedness. These feel at odds with each other. And then Mercury, the realm of ideas and the mental landscape. And so I wonder about the Virgo experience of using information in a tangible way to transform. And I think a lot about Virgo energy as the energy of improving things when I think of transformation that they do. So that could be a positive aspect of Virgo. And then a negative or shadow aspect of Virgo could be, what is it like to have this earth energy, this groundedness, but be a mutable sign that's invested in change and transformation? You know, earth that is moving is like an earthquake or a quicksand. It's not necessarily a steady place. It's got a tension to it, and it feels a little anxiety making, nervous making. And then when you add Mercury, the realm of the mental landscape, I wonder about the physical experience of mental anxiety with Virgos. And then we come to Libra, the cardinal air sign ruled by Venus. Cardinal, leadership of some sort. Air sign, ideas, communications, writing. Ruled by Venus, we've got attraction, beauty, and so putting all of these things together, what is it like to be a leader in communications that are rooted in beauty and attracting others? In a positive light, I could see Libras as being really diplomatic, charismatic, charming. We're talking about beautiful communication and being a leader in that realm. And then in a shadow or maybe not so positive aspect, what could the Libra experience be of being so rooted in being a leader in the realm of beautiful communications that I wonder about the ability to hold space for ugly communications, the conflicts of life, prioritizing peace in communications over truth. And then we come to Scorpio, the fixed water sign ruled by Mars in traditional astrology, and in modern astrology ruled by Pluto as well. So double rulership, Mars and Pluto. In the Mars energy of like passion, being driven, and then adding in the Pluto energy of transformation, also power struggles. So what is it like to be committed to the emotional realm and moved by passion, or committed to the idea of transformation altogether? And that could be like a positive aspect of Scorpio. And when we think about the not so positive or shadow aspects of Scorpio, I think about still water and still water running deep. And so I wonder, and then there's also like that phrase, like what lies beneath, what is beneath the surface of the still water, what is happening underneath that may not be expressed. And I think about the experience of a water sign being ruled by Mars, the planet that is associated sometimes with conflict, aggression, and then where is that underneath the surface? And then Pluto, transformation and power struggles. And so what is it like to be experiencing transformation but presenting as still waters? And then we come to Sagittarius, the mutable fire sign ruled by Jupiter. So mutability, going with the flow, transformation, fire sign, passion, excitement, and then ruled by Jupiter, which expands whatever it touches. So yes, to going with the flow of our passions and being really expansive in our thoughts and ideas about these passions. So that could be a positive aspect of Sagittarius. And then when we think about the shadow side of Sagittarius, what is it like to be so expansive in nature that containers, limits are a problem? What is it like to keep expanding fire energy and going with the flow of fire? Do you burn out after a while? Is it safe to constantly be expanding fire energy? And then we come to Capricorn, which is a cardinal earth sign ruled by Saturn. Cardinal sign, leader. Earth sign, groundedness, stability. Saturn, limits, time, structures, containers. So I am curious about like, what is the Capricorn experience of being a leader in things that are grounded, real, stable, and understanding how to build containers, structures. We add in the idea of Saturn building things and improving over time. Very much feels like a solid foundation. If we looked at the shadow side of Capricorn, yes to building tangible structures, but then where is the place for movement and flow? What is the experience of rigidity for Capricorns? And then we come to Aquarius, the fixed air sign ruled by both Saturn and, in modern astrology, Uranus. Fixed meaning stable, committed, air, ideas, communications, and ruled by Saturn and Uranus, we have structures and rebelling and innovating those structures. So the idea of being committed to ideas and technology is also another realm of air, communications, And then adding in that Saturn energy, building structures around communications and ideas over time, and increasing and building up that area of life. Uranus, probably using innovative strategies to do this work. And so those are the positive aspects, but then if we look at the shadow aspects, what is it like to be stuck in the realm of ideas? What does that mean about the realm of emotions or passion? What is the experience of being stuck in innovative mode? Do you get to just let things be? And finally, the last sign, Pisces, a mutable water sign ruled by both Jupiter and Neptune. So mutability, going with the flow, water, feelings, intuition, emotional realm, and adding in Jupiter, expanding those things, and Neptune, dreams, illusions, also connection to the spirit realm. Those could be some positive aspects of Pisces. And then looking at the shadow aspects of Pisces, what is it like to be constantly expanding one's dream space? Does that then turn into delusion? Going with the flow of feelings, yes to that, but then where is the groundedness, the structure? Yeah, those are all 12 signs, just in a nutshell, just presenting them by their element, their mode, and their ruling planet.